Today will be held out there in perpetuity. So call the meeting to order. All the aldermen are here, along with our attorney Rocky Eaton and our clerk Melissa Martin. If I could have Alderman Mike Lott lead us in the prayer and pledge.
Father God, I thank you for the opportunity to serve this city. And Lord, as we meet here tonight, our prayer is that as our Board of Aldermen, that we will remember your presence with us. And that the things that we say, the things that we do, will not only be pleasing to the people of our city, but more importantly, pleasing to you, O Lord. Guide us as we look at the agenda tonight and deal with the city business. May the things that we do bring glory to you. First, in Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Yes, Mike. Hey, Mike. Can we leave the pledge?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, guys, ready? On the flag. Let me hear it. Attention. To the United States. And to the republic. One nation under God, indivisible. Do you mind if we pass out some things to you? We're gonna leave y'all's meeting. Like, I need y'all to come up here. Just stand, don't go anywhere. Leave it, help them get out. And that one here's Hey, you've already given one. Yes. Go give it to somebody. I only get one though. Okay, go give them one half. Give those to someone.
That's what's hard out of church.
I go back to the deal. We're gonna say one more thing. All right, guys, listen. They made those chips. They made the butter too. Get your own recipe. Guys, listen. How do we show our friends that we really appreciate them? And what do we say? Say thank you for helping us with our early education and investing in them. Yeah. See y'all.
Appreciate what we got to do. I really is. You know, something to say to the year, not much of bragging, but there are some things that we do here. I think it's really glad. So we've got a big part of it. And been for long. So, and you think people aren't watching and noticing that, probably when they're watching and noticing the most. So we see and thank y'all for it.
Thank you. Do you mind if I spoke to Steve for just a moment? I'm also going to recognize Randy Carter, who is the chairperson
I
for.
see how
So,
they.
Ms. Carter, we want to thank you because in a community this size and we're growing by leaps and bounds, there's not another support. You guys have done a tremendous job in a very hard time in this growing time that we have in our business area. And you've included childcare in that growth. And I want to personally thank you because I work with them every single day. And that support means a whole lot to our kids, to the future of our school district. It just means a whole lot to us. Thank you. Ms. Parker? Come on. You can go up with, you want to come with me? Come on. Yeah.
Sure about this.
You gotta help your mom.
What do you have planned? He didn't tell me about his plan. He goes to speech. Yes, he goes to speech. He does. And oh, you have something to say. Okay, well, thank you. But first is the word that comes to mind when I think of pedal. You're such a sweet little rooster. I'm gonna hold you.
That was me crowing.
Yeah, that was you crowing. But first is a word that comes to mind when I think of pedal. You know, we are first in education. We're first in early childhood. We were the first to be certified out of the now 45 communities that are Excel by 5 early childhood certified. We were the first. And I think that your prioritization of early childhood and your contributions to our collective initiatives have yielded much success. So as Jana spoke of, you know, you guys worked so hard to help us open, or to help Panthers Den open. It serves 20 pre-K students now. And additionally, through your continued support of Miss Missy Hamilton, who is now serving as, or who has been a longtime servant of Pedal Excel by 5 as the certification manager, we have grown from serving 80 pre-K collaborative students to now 167, and we're still growing. So last year, we got to see our very first babies that were enrolled at the Parents as Teachers program, first under Miss Nadine,
Yes.
and continually enrolling under Miss Jana Perry. We got to see those students graduate from Pedal High School. And so we are getting to see all those fruits of the labor that these ladies have put in and you guys have supported. So thank you so much for me and our little rooster. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
So many years ago.
Thank you all so much.
Look like things calmed down.
Sorry for the very casual. Maybe.
All right.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, motion to adopt the agenda. Second. All in favor? Motion to accept the consent agenda 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Motion.
All in favor? All right, public comment, Ms. Ada. You usually go last.
I'm going first.
Come on.
Two things.
You gotta be somewhere?
No, I got two things for y'all. I'm gonna sled and I'm gonna sit down and y'all can do whatever y'all gonna do about it. So I won't have to come before y'all anymore. When I had all that trash out there at the front of my house for 6 days, when the garbage man pick up the garbage, the trash man always come right behind him and pick up the trash. But nobody picked up the trash. That trash stayed at my house 6 days. I called up him.
What's your address?
60 Curtis Cross Road.
60.
So I called, and the lady out there told me I had to go through water department to get this trash picked up. I have to go through the water department and tell them, and they'll make an order. These little papers like this, it wasn't on none of them, because I got them all right out there in the car. From January up until today, I got them in the car. It's not on there. So I feel like y'all should notify folks in the meeting and let us know what we got to do.
You're supposed to call me.
No, they said we supposed to call the water
If you
department.
got my number, you should have called me first.
Well, I called the water department,
Call me first next time.
and it stayed out there 6 days.
Miss Ada, listen, since before I was an alderman, if I've ever had any trouble with my trash, I've called Tony. He has come out there with his truck and picked up my trash.
Yeah, one man used to come do mine, but I was told I wasn't supposed to call him no more. So I didn't call him anymore, so I'm
But
just,
I take that back, you should call Steve.
Steve, that's my alderman, I called her.
Steve anyway.
Let me tell you, I called her, and I don't know what she did. They still didn't come and get it.
They said, I think that are you doing some renovations or something?
They had to turn my whole bathroom out.
Ah.
I had water
Might
leak.
have got a mini pile and then there was another pile out there.
Well, I don't know about the mini pile, I just had one. And he was right there by my commode, coming up, and they had to turn the whole floor out. My son did.
What was your other thing? That's only one thing.
I thought, I didn't call them to pick up nothing else. I don't know who else that was.
You had something else going on though. You had two things.
Well, I don't know what the other thing was, because I know what I told you. The second thing is, that's the first thing.
Okay, now.
The second thing is, they ain't got much to mow on Springfield Road or my road. Because when the people mow the yard, that man said, right over there in that corner. When they come out there, when people mow the yard, they mow all the way out to the street. You ain't got that much to mow out there. And they'll come out there with this thing, about like this, and mow just a little bit of spot, and they got them. But my street, I want that grass mowed, and I want them to clean out around that little ditch, that little bridge there. They don't cut that. Well, they don't do nothing. I'm gonna tell you, because I be at home when they come. I want that.
Down Brady's Cross, I don't think traditionally we've gone down Brady.
Yes, they used to. And they used to do a beautiful job. I didn't worry about nothing. They done a beautiful job.
Cut all the way to the road.
That's my-
Always the case.
I'm saying down the hill and up the hill, right in there. They ain't got that much.
Like going down to your.
Yeah, they ain't got that much. When they come up the hill, they ain't got nothing more, because we done mowed it.
In the area tomorrow, over at Walmart.
That's all they got. That's all they got.
It's kind of screwed down there.
And I was trying to figure out, people can't walk when it ain't mowed. And the people coming down through that, they got to get out in the grass. So that grass is about like this.
And everybody watching walking down Springfield.
Well, they ain't nobody gonna bother.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And they have to get out in that grass. Them only two things I got problems with. Now, y'all take care of them. Y'all, I won't bother y'all no more.
That's easy, Miss Becky. We'll get that handled.
I appreciate it.
Oh,
I got one thing for now. I got a can out there, and I got some boxes out there where I had, when that rain came the other night, I could see, I throw all of my son's furniture and clothes and stuff at my house until he decided to come overseas, and some of it got wet. And I had to take it out of the boxes, some of his clothes and everything got wet, so I had to take it out of the boxes and throw the boxes out there by the trash can, so they'll pick that up when they pick up my box.
Hey, Tammy, come on up here. What up?
Hey, just want to remind you guys of a couple of events that we're having. Of course, tomorrow we have Coach Bulls and the Petal Panther football. Tomorrow at the membership luncheon, so I'd love it if all of you can come. I know some of you can't, but anyway, I'd love to see your faces, and thank you for letting me know that those of you who can't come. So thank you so much. Excited to hear that it's a reschedule, and I know it's not the normal time. So anyway, so thank you. Secondly, next month, we have Scott Waller from the Mississippi Chamber of Commerce. It's going to be our membership luncheon keynote speaker. He's also with the president of the Mississippi Economic Council. So that's going to be amazing and awesome. So want to see you guys there if you can. And then we have the Veterans Day celebration It's going to be November the 11th. We're going to have those beautiful little kids that were here singing for our veterans, and we'll have some fun events for that as well. And of course, the big buzz now is Shop Hill First. We're bringing back the books. We're going to send it out to all of 39465 and the surrounding zip codes, and excited about that because this is the first time we're bringing back that book, you know, and everybody wants the book back, so we're bringing it back. So excited about that. Christmas parades, Hannah's Boogie Woogie Choo Choo Train. Y'all get ready for that. We've had some registrations already. I hope to have the biggest parade there, and this so far. So everybody loves the theme. So excited about it. And that is it. I'm very grateful for you. Thank you so much.
Big day tomorrow.
Yes, big day tomorrow. Thanks.
Tomorrow is Wednesday. Y'all think
Yes.
it's Wednesday?
Yes.
Awesome. Good job. Thank you. All righty. All right, go to proclamations and resolutions, number 8.
If I might make a comment too, I mean, this is as simple as possible, but it is concerning the proclamation home. I do not expect a response, however, I would humbly ask the board and you two, Tony, please, to look into the situation. The two buildings are as far apart as me and Alderman Bullock right now. And asking that our ordinance where there should be a privacy barrier erected between the buildings be enforced through the proper channels as outlined in our ordinance. I'm speaking on this matter tonight, and the trade office at the family stay at the house. I hope y'all understand that this is probably better of those two things. And I just ask that y'all please look at the situation.
Thank you. Alrighty, proclamations and resolutions, number 8, request for proclamation declaring October as Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion second, all in favor? Number 9, request for adopt resolution amending the FY 2023-24 budget.
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor? No bids and quotes, no old business, general business. Number 10, request to authorize the city clerk to close fund 230 bank account and transfer remaining funds to the capital outlay fund. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
I thought we were supposed to be adding bank accounts. If you ever see Melissa's back. Under votes, we have around, 28 different bank accounts, just do different funds and they can swap. Melissa's always happy when we can get rid of one. And we got a motion, got a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Number 11, request for gift services billed to the following due to leaks: 801 Old Richton, water 275.98, sewer 132, sales tax 1932, 121 Norman Drive, water 1,266. That's a good one. 125 Elizabeth Circle, water $570. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second? All in favor?
Aye.
No. Number 12, request for adopt an order to condemn on parcel 3-G-003-G-01-011.01 for Matthews Branch sidewalk project.
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Number 13, request to accept the FY 24 municipal compliance questionnaire.
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Number 14, request to accept engineering agreement with South Union Waits for South George Street over Matthews Branch Bridge replacement.
Motion. Second.
Is there all in favor?
Aye.
Moving forward. We're glad to get that done. Let's do the math. Let's do a timeline on that now. That's probably a shovel not hitting the ground till late spring, probably on a good day, June, but this is the process to go through.
And
We've got
just,
the money in the bank to get it going, so it's not a grant money or federal money like that or anything like that, so we can lock on from that.
For the public's knowledge, that wording is a little confusing maybe. That's replacing the bridge on South George that's been closed for a long time.
Over a year, May of 2023. We can ask for it, fact check us, but, all right.
Yes.
Good. Number 15, request to partner with Petal Historic Association, the Historical Association on the purchase of a time capsule at a cost of $1,000 per Alderman Brickson. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Well, do you want to amend your motion for the $1,079 instead of the even thousand?
No, I just want to keep it simple because we're going to go ahead and partner with the Federal Historical Association is going to cover some of the costs. So there's more above that. So I just want to keep it. Actually, if I could let Keith come up and talk about it briefly, because like I said, that might be better.
Second.
Yeah, go ahead and vote before I talk, because I'm not changing your mind, you know?
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
Right.
You got to rehearse that.
I know, right? No, I was just asked to talk on behalf of the Historical Society about, partnering with them about the Times Capsule. I know we talked about that probably about a year ago, Tony. But I know we worked on the 50th anniversary party, and I think it worked out really good to have all the displays and the photos and the video. I think that worked really well, and we'd love to help you all out with maybe a time capsule, maybe help gathering photos or memorabilia or whatever. I'd love to have that discussion about what can go in there. And I know we talked about having it indoors rather than buried, because the buried ones leak all the time, and I've seen so many videos of leaked
When
ones.
this did last time, okay, we should turn YouTube off for a second. Last time we opened it like a year late.
Oh, like 5 years late.
Oh, is it 5?
Yeah, especially for 25 years, and we forgot about it. We did it Thursday.
Forgot about it. Okay. I think there's more chance of happening.
Right. Yeah, if it's up on the Civic Center wall, you'll see it.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
No, that's perfect. I appreciate what y'all done so far. So I think that's some great things.
Let's keep it away from water so then when they open, whatever time frame.
Hopefully it won't leak. Yeah, I know. Hopefully there's no leaks or anything.
Almost every one of them, they open up their soggy.
I know. It really is. But
Well, that's why this one is, it's waterproof, that's the, we're going to be inside, like something.
Out here, blue dye, we had it earlier.
Yeah.
Blue dye.
Yeah. I know last time we had letters from,
So,
You ever shoot for 50?
I know last time we had letters from the Nixon administration and from Bill Waller, so maybe we could have some.
We're the only two still here.
But
But yeah, both jobs.
Not me, Tony.
Appreciate that. Any questions? Already have a motion, got a second. All in favor? Did Keith talk us out of this or not?
Hopefully not.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we got it.
Thank y'all.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Seminars and travel, request for Amanda Richardson to attend Funzar. FUNSAR in Meridian, Mississippi, October 21st and 25th. I like that. Total cost $0.
motion.
There a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Number 17, request for Cameron McGee to attend basic law enforcement training class at MLEOTA beginning October 6th. Total cost of $4,000.
Motion.
There a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
18, request for Cody Crawford and Ethan Wimberly to attend North American Sniper Conference in South Haven, September 29th through the October 2nd, at cost of $654.
Motion.
There a second? All in favor? 19, request for the following to attend public safety dive training in Vortex Springs, Florida, September 20th and 21st. Total cost is $0.
Motion.
Motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
Number 20, request for Joe Lee to attend sexual assault kid tracking in Pearl, Mississippi on September 30th. Total cost $0.
Motion.
There a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, who's and we'll see PD from the fire department, which one. Orders and ordinances, number 21, request for adopting an order promoting the following firefighters effective September 18th. For Chief Sims, Dylan Anglin to Lieutenant, Andrew Flynn to Lieutenant, Lance Spears to Lieutenant.
Motion.
There a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Congratulations to those gentlemen. Number 22, request about an order changing Alden Johnson to $80 hour pay period at a rate of $20.68 effective September 18th to allow for light duty work.
Motion.
there a second? Second. All in favor? In the mayor's report, I am actually going to be out of town, starting hard with a AEP trip to, and actually I'll have Alderwoman, Kim Stringer with us, to go visit Birmingham. Hopefully some things we can bring back here and use, in our own city. I will talk about one of the stories that has been on WDAM recently, and I've spoken to a few folks, but I'll let the Alderman know one of our action plans to make that better with some stuff that we had talked about earlier. We had 1,599 meters out. The meter's reading correctly, but it doesn't ping, so you have to physically go out there and check it. So we used to do less than 100 of these, so it's been very debilitating to the water department. Go out there and basically shut down for a minimum of a week, sometimes a week and a half to reread these meters. So we have a gentleman that is changing them out, and so we got last month got around 135 of them changed out. So you can see we're not getting on the other stuff to the top of the hill and start going downhill yet. So one of the things we're going to try come October 1 is to put Clearwater assets, hopefully 5 pairs, and really ramp up the amount that we can do. And hopefully October will get us somewhere instead of 135 closer into the 400 area. So that would get us over the hill, this may be something we're actually talking about next year as well. We've got $300,000 budgeted, which will allow us to get 900 to 1,000 of these meters, along with the 900 and something we've got now. So there's around 1,900 we can change out. So that's more than the 1,599, right? Assuming some of these others are going to go out. We're still fighting that battle, but I just hope it will get us in a better place. But it does put us in a difficult spot from a water leak fix standpoint, because they're going to be changing out meters and doing, I call them rereads, they call them reads. But anyway, whatever that is for that. So I am talking with, having discussions about getting an extra crew to come in and battle the water leak side of this. But anyway, we got to get over the hump with that. Anyway, got a plan to go forward. The biggest things usually with those is the money to get the meters, and Melissa has kindly pointed us in the direction for that. So anyway, I see it working way forward, but that's really all I've got on our side. Anything from the Alderman? Anything from the audience? I got anything? Oh, yeah, after the meeting, can I talk to y'all? Yeah, for a second, just after, we'll wrap everything up now. But that's all I got. Anything? Appreciate the department head. The budget obviously has been passed. The new budget starts October 1. We actually budget a small surplus. I think that's the first time we've ever done that. They typically come in, they get at it, Melissa, later in the year. Come in under budget, so that's usually good. And you saw earlier tonight, we allocated a large number of money, but it's a big number, but they really already got the name on it. So you understand the problem we have is really huge. But we've got some action plans, and I know the Aldermen are working hard to make this happen. But kudos to the last year. I think we basically told the department heads last year's budget was going to look like a lot like this year's budget. And they bought into where we're going to go with that. And I know the board has a commitment to make sure we take care of our people long term, and that we don't get so far behind like we did just due to circumstances, really more than anything. But anyway, thank y'all. God bless everybody. Is there a motion to adjourn? Is there a second? Second. All in favor?
I think